It's an opportunity. Setting up a shot and a goal for St. Francis. Count it for Brady Rakowski. St. Francis up 1-0.
Makes a beautiful pass. And the rest, as we see on the replay, Rakowski, he beats Mateo glove side. Almost the quick.
Pass is broken up. Here comes Liam Fatty. Fatty stepping in over the line. Now crosses in, gets the fires in the goal. What a play for Liam Fatty going coast to coast, and the Freddies are up by 2.
Wow. Liam Fatty. Are you kidding me, Joe? Takes the puck at the red line. Thought he got knocked off the puck by Reve, but he sticks with it. Look at the battle here. Liam Fatty holds on to the puck. Matteo Mancini goes for the poke check. And the huge goal for St. Francis to start the third period. Liam Fatty comes through for his Red Raiders with the big goal. 2-0 Red Raiders in the lead, Joe.
Van Egmond looks. The pass to his left. Now looking to make a move, Reve. It's to the side, fire to goal for St. Joe's on the power play, cutting the deficit, Niko Makovic.
Makovic comes off that goal line. Franny's got kind of spread out. What a nice goal. He's down at the goal line. Really, the defender's a tad too high, and he beats Waterman over the shoulder. Huge goal for St. Joe's. Actually beat him near side, Joe.
This month in the Big Apple. St. Joe's skates in over the line on the far side. A shot saved by Waterman. The redirected, a goal counted for Charlie Mishka, and we are tied at 2.
Oh, that's just the simple play, Joe, that we love to see. I talked about it, low shot. Waterman couldn't handle the rebound. Comes right to Mishka, who makes a goal score play. You go hard to the net. And he gets it. Zach Sullivan takes the shot. Goes right to Mishka, who's been great tonight. And he beats Waterman, who definitely wants that rebound back. Joe, we're tied at 2. What a response by the Marauders in this third period.
2 goals in the third period from the Marauders, both from sophomores. Mishka, his third of the year, to tie this at 2. Now it's McMahon skating in. Puck takes a bounce, knocked down by Waterman to the right corner. The pass to Mark Kelly, can't connect. Here's McMahon stepping in, firing another save, the rebound. Another save off a shot from Van Egmond. The puck is still loose. Tracking it down, trying to clear it out. Now St. Francis with the puck on the blue line, skating over center. Looking to make a move. It's Sutter. Sutter turns, shot sideline. It is stopped by Mancini on the goal line.
Nice play by Sutter there to keep it and carry it. Looks like he tried that like the old bank play. Mateo not falling for that one. He just grabbed it with his glove. But the St. Joe's faithful now is alive over there, Joe.
Red Raiders win the draw. Trudoba recovers on the blue line. Now it's tracked down. Back into the zone. Sal Ragusa. Ragusa with 5:40 to play. Ragusa turns. Cornwell can't secure it. Now he gets the puck back. He sends it along the boards. Just out of reach of Makovic. It's tracked down by Green. Bad on the blue line. Cornwell fires, sending it off the right boards. Now Ragusa steps in, another shot. Knocked down. It goes in. Off of Niko Makovic. And the St. Joe's Marauders take the lead.
Wow. Are you kidding me, Joe? Shot gets deflected. There's no way that Niko meant to do that, do you think? Looked like it hit his jersey. Hits off of his jersey and goes to the back of the net. Waterman thinks it's going low, of course. Wow, what a period Niko is having.
Stepping in, Marco with another shot off the boards. 2 seconds to go. And St. Joe's has bounced back to defend the Niagara Cup final, a 3-2 win against St. Francis.
Unbelievable.
3 unanswered goals from St. Joe's. Nico Makovich with 2 out of the emotion from the injury to Ronnie Pilot. St. Joe's bounces back, and they're heading to the Catholic State Tournament. The St. Joe's faithful fired up. And you can just imagine that if Andrew Miller is watching upstairs, he is fired up, as well as his Marauders have won the Niagara Cup for the 9th time in the last 16 years. An underclassmen group for St. Joe's and first-year head coach John Cristiano, a graduate of St. Joe's from the late 1970s, coming in. And St. Joe's has done it. An outstanding performance from their young forwards. Goaltender Matteo Mancini did not look rattled despite the 2-goal deficit. Stayed inside the pipes. And it's all smiles for St. Joe's. And a valiant effort from St. Francis, the number 4 seed, coming in with head coach Nick Fatty in his first season. They're expecting to be back in this same spot next year. St. Joe's with the 3-2 victory against St. Francis. Now moving on to the Catholic State Tournament.
The guys really bared down, and they showed it. I mean, they were strong in their sticks, and they battled, and they felt it. You know, our guys kind of feel the big games, and they've really come a long way. You know, a lot of these kids playing today are sophomores, and you know, and then with pilots getting out, you know, short that bench even further. But the guys really hung in there, and like I said, I'm proud. It's a real fun experience.
Your first year, you know, as the head coach, or what does it mean to you to, you know, kind of continue this dynasty?
Well, yeah, I didn't know what I was getting into, but I thought it might be a little stretch to do the states, but the kids really they really worked hard and they got themselves to this point. I mean, this is 7 in a row, but we went through a stretching early in the year where we went 9 periods. We always won. And how it changed, not sure. Because then tonight I didn't think we were going to score. The guys would see pucks wide or throw it right in that goalie's breadbasket. But you know, the guys played hard.
Let's go. The fact outputs, not playing, and that's you tell those guys to keep putting shots on net.
Yeah, get them on the net and get them where it's on his breadbasket. You know, I mean, we made it easy for them through the first 2 periods where we shoot right at them. You know, I think we should get them moving a little bit. Susceptible like all goaltenders, but I mean, he gave up a couple of bad angle goals, but at least the pucks were on the net. You know, these are great chances if one went wide when they're a better shot. So, hey, things come off in the wash, and they came on the wash today.
It's like I know it's not the NHL, you've been on the bench pro level, but what is this ring?
This is fun. You know, it doesn't matter what level you're at, but you know, when you're working with guys and chase their dreams. This is an early dream in their sporting careers, and you know, it's just fun watching them. You know, take me back to when I was there. It was a long time, but 50 years. I thought with much this. What is it? Something that see. We didn't quit, you know, but. It looked bleak for a little while there because things were working. But like I said, we got that 1 goal, and all of a sudden now the belief kicked in. And now we're not that far away. 1 shot, 1 power play, 1 on the goaltender. You see it plenty of time. Heck, and you did it before this. You did it before we had to get to that situation.
And then I guess also what was going through your mind? They had the power play side.
Well, you know what? I trust in our guys. We had talked about their ball play, what they try to do, and our guys, they played strong. They felt it, and it was, you know, they grinded it out. You know, that's what you got to do on the power play. You just got to outwork. By the time you got to outwork the power play. So that's it. It's like I'm proud of.
Was this game typically where you see you have such a young team? Those first 2 periods, they really just got butterflies going, and it took a couple of years to get going.
I think it was a little, you know, playing here was kind of a new experience for everybody. So I think everybody has a little bit of the nervousness, but you know, you do. Some of the sophomores really stepped up. Mac was hit a couple of goals. Michigan had a goal, so we got 3 goals for sophomores. And our seniors so played big part. So on Michigan's goal and everybody had their goods. And like I said yesterday, our seniors they bought into what we're doing. Our sophomores kind of have to buy in because they're not going to raise money. But they're still players. So it's just good to see that guy selling spots.
Yeah, I bring Rich Crozier here from Western New York Athletics with the champion. Gentlemen, how does that sound? Now the back-to-back Ivor Cup champions, the captains, Anderson Cornwall, Jagus Peak and Max Gilbert. Gentlemen, congratulations. I made an unbelievable performance. Almost kind of has a feeling of like how the year started down 2-0. Come back. 3 unanswered goals. You are the champions of the Irish Cup. What a game. Start with you, Captain Deacon. Or should I call you Coach Deacon? They tell me you've been utmost involved in the locker room. Again, the resiliency of this team is so incredible, so impressive to watch. Of course, Jackson goes down with a back injury. And Jackson said go down and this team goes like a season. And look at all these naysayers. Isn't it fun? So, Cap, what do you think? What do you think of the team's performance? Getting it done today. St. Francis. I'm not going to be sure if you're as well. Really sad. State does start. That's on. Y'all down is kind of like I'm lucky that this is the teach. Captain, still getting teleported not to get a full shot. Wow. So that of a shocker to the forefront. So let's go to this emotional leader on this team, the senior Anderson Cornwall. What a game I was in, and for sure this team was relying a little bit on to this trio's experience and what's it feel like. You're saying you go went back to back with us, and back-to-back championship coming from us. That's right. There's something that as fun of us was in the ghetto. You guys should stick. That's one of the things that I've noticed all year long. It's just maturity that is done. It's a younger roster than when Shortgates relied on you. Your sports and part. What about the other guys, the new guys on Joel? What do you think about how they have come together and really follow the St. Joe's tradition?
I mean, everybody, you're kind of just young, didn't know what to expect and stuff, and we kind of show them the spotlight where they just take our role and stuff and look up to us, and everyone's sort of by each other. We just all worked as a team as one to say that themselves. So.
Jackson, what were some of the coach's thoughts here after 2 periods? Down coming into the third. What was the comments about the third that helped support this comeback?
What was on the dish? And it's been very about script that the see how it's going to be oh, please put it here.
Well, he sure knew what he's talking about. The guys did get it done. 3 goals, 3 unanswered in the third to come back and win 3-2 to win another the Cup championship. Okay, Max and Anderson, I got to ask you, we would want you to enjoy this one, but certainly we know we're not done yet. What are your thoughts? And how are you going to use your experience from last year as state champions to support your teammates? We'll start with you, Anderson.
I mean, for us 3, especially Max and I, we want to play the game, you know what it takes to get on himself. We're not really to practice.
I said, give me a 3 spot.
Just get a little better, but everything they all.
Next, you guys had to New York City. I've already made that trip this year, which is great. You've got that experience. Thoughts on next weekend and what you guys need to do to be ready for a state championship?
Just got whipped by this week. Be ready for this upcoming team. I know Kraus is a really good team, so you got to be ready to take them on and just put the and bring that home.
Swing over. St. Joe's 3, St. Francis 2. The Niagara Cup champions heading to New York City for a state championship. I'm Rich Crozier for Western New York Athletics.
That's one of the
We're close game in the Keegan Center. Once again, St. Joe's Rogers great defended the Niagara Cup final, the ninth in the last 16 years in a 3-2 comeback win. St. Francis Red Raiders, the fourth wild meeting between the two programs this season. I'm Joe Kraus from Western New York Athletics. We are joined here tonight by the sophomore by Nico Bekowitz with 2 goals, with a game winner, nice tidbit off the stick of Zen Solvit. He's in the right place at the right time, and senior Mateo Metzini. You watched our podcast numbers on this couple of months. We'll start ice hockey. We really just look at a lot about this now. The tailgate is seeing a senior that line of 20 saves in this play. You're seeing through the way is incredibly Nico, 2 goals. She was down 2-0. So first goal as Maker at the line, and then 6 in flight. So it's solely off his stick and center foot. Just in 2 goals. What do you see in those plays and how important it was to get not only the first one, but then to be able to tie it?
Yeah, you know, I saw Nick come up top, dropped down towards 8, saw the goalie down and highs. That was a good goal, good momentum to just back, 2-1. Then the third goal, saw me now, come down the right wall. Shot it sitting that. It's just slow the goal's shoulders. It's in around 3-2, and it's just, made my team straight to that.
And really just, it was the story hit. It's the first period, that's the outscore the Wolves team experience. Like at least 35 shots on goals in the contest. It was a bit the cycling of the puck on Betsley and 16-game wide balance.
Yeah, they like to see the high on his defense, so really down low, really help us out. But like that, I like to carry 7 show.
In that third period, able to get 9 excellent. You can't walk in for seeing this team play 3 times already from somebody going to this shot. Follow back to your Nico, the big huge. You guys saw as if they're doing safeties.
Yeah, we knew that. Yes, back to my first inning, down, like a couple goals in the first one. Curious, we put back. This should, I know, it's just a great group and able to eventually get.
We only saw 2 youngsters on this, and we would feel but you guys really got it right in the tail. But what have you learned from these upper class? That's you and the youngsters that were asked for, not the music.
Yeah, there were a lot of those agreements, King Corey, all of the seniors. It's been those great. We go to your senior next gen, but they're great role models, especially sophomores and juniors, and yeah, they would coach them.
Once thought too, would have been Mancini, Mateo, 20 cities in this contest who were just solid all season as well. Your 4th time seeing the St. Francis team as a unit. What did you see today the bit up this yard?
Yeah, St. Francis was there's this guy really down low. They're that typically that's pretty higher somewhere. Bipolar kid, you took that silent good. You could have seconds to realize that, you can come back through the finish the draw.
Ladies and gentlemen, they're playing with the 2 here.
The guys, and they actually
In this one,
I guess see that's the thing.
of yourself, and it's greatly
It's where it was that late stretch of 3 areas, but then also there's St. kept shooting the
possible.
points. But you and if you have to name it, a lot of other thoughts. What's the sharpen? How many you from the defense? Sell this goes up, but just the opposite. Today, and you don't see a picture I got here.
You try to block most of the that's each guy just right now speaks as being our notes. I go right into game. I feel like I don't get started to remember that stay up down.
Not as just as that. Back to my love sure that's
And or you slip up and that's amazing. But people
and I'm trying to see
won't squeeze it. About you yourself. Good out.
Imagine that by God, so this is a love year. Speaking about things that mentioned, but kind of just ice and like, what going
No, it's the same. I was there. She said, I said, I was going to do that other way. I was that thing like, well, fuck it, that to this. So, my guess is this and a plan is not achieved myself. So, on that's how I do. Is that from Twitch?
and that's
Damn it, yeah. But that's the ghost smell that that's all I did. Once we had comments said, I was running in the middle of so and that what up?
but I said you would say, oh, good, I was here playing this. Back to bed.
That's why this one that was so it's graded. I've got that to kept it through. It was not a big person. Yeah, it's not as like social with an across in here. So that's what last year is. If you follow it, it's great. So you beat him back to sleep. It's just so I'm going to call the way. We looked down in the car. Yeah, and we got this fish. Yeah, so like, you know what? Yeah, the William St. John's for the 3-2 leg. Take a back to this. I lost the 2 hands, try to bitch that head. I just love Nico, the game winner. Good news, guys. I'm like the show for the Lakes. Join us. I'm Joe Kraus. This has been the Western New York Get Night South.
Back to the point. Orchard Park sends it toward the net, and they score! Gavin Reisher ties it up as Orchard Park keeps the puck in the zone, and Reisher fires it in past Dylan Girth, and we are all tied at 1 with 7:40 to go in the first period.
I won't say that was a shot from the point, but boy, he laid it right on his stick perfectly, and he was ready for it, and he fired it right in there. We watch it again coming through here. He had it all the way, and
Actually, it might have been blocked. Then they'll send it back to the point. And on the far side, Orchard Park with the shot, score! And Orchard Park takes a 2-1 lead. Justin Roloski on the power play, and the Quakers lead 2-1 with 5:44 to go here in the first period.
we'll watch it, and he gets a nice little snapshot that goes high, and it goes over the goalie's shoulder and right into the net, and we have a 2-1 Orchard Park lead right now. There's 5:44 remaining.
Actually, that was Cameron McCarthy, number 20, not number 21. I thought it was Roloski, but it's McCarthy, number 21. Now Orchard Park will look to get it out of there. Wisniewski on the forecheck. Here comes Orchard Park as we get to see some of their speed. A shot and a score! Brennan O'Hara! O'Hara flying down the ice and firing that shot past the goaltender Dylan Girth, and it's 3-1 Orchard Park.
And we'll watch it on the replay coming up here, and I'll tell you, that was a beautiful play. Watch this here. Look at the move that puts on, and then he just lets a little, I'll call it a little rocket. That thing, that was just smoking when it went off his stick there. So another nice goal right away, and we have a 3-1 Orchard Park lead with 2:25 remaining here in the
park again. And good back checking, but not good enough. That puck went into that score.
Wow.
And that was very, let's just call that unusual. That puck was just sliding along the ice and slid into the net, and that's another goal, I believe, for Gavin Reisher.
And we'll watch it on the replay here, and here it comes. And he just, oh, I see, okay.
That's a nice pass and a goal.
Yes, it was a good pass. It turned out to be a great pass, and he put it right in, and he was right in front of that net, and he had everything to shoot at, including the Grand Canyon on that one.
It'll go behind the net along the near boards. McCarthy had it. Now Orchard Park behind the net. They come out of there with the shot and score. Make it 5-1. Justin Roloski gets his second goal of the game to make it 5-1. Take a look at that replay, Randy. Look at this shot.
Incredible shot coming up here. Look at that. And he waited. He was watching that net the whole time. He was waiting, very patient, and then he let the shot go. And wow, what a shot. And we have a 5-1 Orchard Park lead.
After it, Guncher puts his shoulder into Ciano. That would be Jack Ciano. And they score again. Well, the puck came right out in front, and Sean Robertson was there to bury it to make it a 6-1 game. 2 goals in the span of what, 20 seconds?
20 seconds. Yep. And we'll watch it here again on the replay. And again, Here it comes, and he just lets the shot go, and it was like a one-timer, and he just got it in there, no question about it. And now Orchard Park has taken a commanding 6-1 lead.
Wow, so on a picture was you have great stuff, but it was once again some crazy counts. Well, I got to do with the shot. We don't know the new like guess was going to be. I don't know. I said, guys, you know, so of my upspots that it's one building down. Just kept that looks like you know, some kind of guard. It's pretty good. That's still off of that. Just like to fix. I know when those orange was fine with all the bigger next. Police you guys just looking there. Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, you're definitely, you know, want to a quick start. You guys back there, so it's kind of, he was young. So James, they were nervous, like they calmed down a little bit. Once they somewhat settled the rest short line, and you know, so as you say, so we knew that this was going to be next top Western Girls to win. Let's go, no worries for a game. You know, could have something bad happen. It could be done behind to have a chance because we've been able to play for here. You know, whatever. That's what we're going to do. It's about to send my cup. So I'm going to stop. It's all right. You know, I think that's every hockey's way. I want to go top shelf. You know, when you see going, it's down a little bit, scrambling. Going up around the bar, where that's there, takes a little bit of talent skills. You know, our guys stepped up and, you know, Mac had on the nice goals. This one isn't far, so they're going to be short, follow the gas. So, you definitely want to do that. The scores, that's their idea, right? Set down again, it's tight, put it up on that. Actually, it's something else. Like, excited guys to do out of this part, right? Yeah, you know, the coaches, Marslek, Fonz, and myself, we've been these guys for a long time. You got a lot of guys. It's like, it's a really wide effort. You know, he played 3.5 solid lines. Everybody's out there. It's so, oh, sure. If I can, give me that fight. It's looking like either Western or Christianity. I think they do a 2-2 tie. So that's a big challenge. Hope we get not there like that's kind of if you go you know, I think a lot of my yes, I mean, the first let's go where we can. You know, don't look shy. Actually, in juniors, a lot of turnover, and some of these guys have been around. I mean, been around for a few years, like that. Even adding days and that. You know, once you start, you always and that foot shot. You know, freshmen playing, stepping up. You know, whether it's still Calgary or sophomores on D. You know, adding them to the seniors, everybody buying in that and playing a system that getting. I think that's what's kind of kept us trying consistent. You know, between the third sections, while stuff like that. He used to be a Bears to Fridays and playing me back for long and just kind of build up to it. And you know, it starts, you know, modified and moves all the stuff to about the front chest. Let's ask you, you know, general thoughts on playing on society. The one I kids have had, everybody nice to that program. I mean, it means that ton to the kids. That's all I have. You know, it's safe to thank the Sabres for all their efforts. You know, talked about this the other day. The boys, the utility section, I guess, they're playing professional. You know, so the opportunity for the kid to walk down this hallway that the same room, you to sit on their bench, box, you know, it's a memory maker for sure. And he told the kid, you know, Patty Honda said the other day that trying to enjoy the surroundings, enjoy the moment. You know, we definitely they were there. That's a part of it. Enjoy it, and at the same time, we go out there and play all right. And I think that's what the boys did today. So I spending it yes, all right, thanks guys. So how it feels? Feeling the first, still actually started with this vibe.
It feels good. Wait to 1 second because I like that. To all the we have done a lot of comments going to the States. So that's it was down on the minute.
Actually got down my first day and lucky girth that they were
I felt like it was You guys should not worry about it. We focus on the next time.
It's not that was a he's it's understand the stone large salty and chat for but he's like without us about what I mean how many stomach people that they do up. I to oh just thought one teams Charlie Bean.
Wow, they were actually all great. We started off a little slow though. So how you just had to score 7 on them. Yeah, so it's pretty we scored 8 on that. That is your slam, but you know, how can go ahead, right?
Yeah, I didn't feel being out there, on the recognized kind of spit free. Yeah, that victims. Okay, so
it felt good. I played up there with Thordo, so
I either feel I just think that's about
it's still a little hot out there.
you hot bad, but I said
I'll fill out there.
big source. We'll still be able to take it out.
Light has a whole lot to equals our desire stands.
Wait, doctor? I'm just gonna just actually open up, doing it up for like John, like I made him sing good. There's some Margaret Jackson now, and so things like it's down for the like, yeah, or
Maybe it's weird. Watch shots a lot. It's fun, as the icon.
so that's getting your shot. I think
Our defense good, or our experience that will be the same scene.
good Smith. I got the twitching, but then I'm not saying I suspect 4-string sexual team. I'm not saying about trying to get side. That's what I'll be like. Really, we string team effort to get back to my good nuts because except for I was like, we have people that's defined it. It's like this.
Yeah.
It's like that. But it's but I feel like I'll be sorry that how there's what this scramble. The big shot. He does that touching stuff. All of that comments dinner from Hans already got to the big weapons. I love fighting myself. Game to honest, either did or yeah, that only guys. And like yes, there's 4 stars and that looks good. You guys like Jonathan should have the palm the road. That's how we pops that. Yeah, well I know that would be especially first step we know. With honestly, but we're telling me that James Flakes on side. Yeah, that's all up the old question. That's it. That's it. I should get to the
These actually works that can do something.
I think you move the plot, use each other, and get off on each other, rubber down for those that easy, but made that really easily appreciate and stuff like the way they talk out of that. Well, I'm sorry about it because I know. And you get up there, this part. I mean, go the order in the summer. I mean, yes, that video a little bit, especially if they're watching the you to you on going out or stuff, but wanted to team that. I mean, it's just there is the atmosphere, it's unbelievable. It that's now so that I just showing today's talking about it. I'm the content of the 2 that is sound of this artist and the kind soup and the it's a great just think about the back one. Albert Sauer, saying that was up yeah. That's 2 ways to having 3 teams. He's always good looking shots. It's so outfits you great. So that so if you use the bill on the cheese and you guys you saw right back to the says that's literally each other but not which makes so I am 6 and you should be what they do. See what she's like. Because I don't know this guys. Except downstairs thing was good with basically would be good that it's just a ton of just really good sure about this like and it will this so you're in trouble with going on place they do that I'm sure the sound of this actually very has never so but this because I didn't know say this is so you must see as ours and this how that will be explaining it there is play this colors and so but I'm very accurate to see the noise that's measure doesn't have as such an artist to Seventh down. Lab such was good to spend. You think we can here's 2,000 more of us to be done with it and the engineers forcing the people that was on special mission and pay if you will. What practice it shut up people in each other. We started one is up here 3 weeks. Spots and other pills is fair I think. Usually something better to someone Saturday that's really I think we saw to initiate the event. We probably were this on the side of the frontier chair back then. But the next one we find out seriously that's you is well. And it's like up and see your desk. You put by the city approaching the alley to the rest of the just office. Started your start was just marching it.
Awesome. For some good work, ceremony, state like a base. This is young. It's not a Virginia word. It's not a country child. When a race more like half like this, I go to it, but in fact, this fuck their piece again. You say that what's on them. That's where the organization, but the police already have this work inspects this one. Very much stuff you shouldn't twist. You know, it's not the fact you're lying because access to championship room that should have it's I feel like you're just as much hockey players and football player, but there's also things special about so with about what happened.
You guys, he has in the first things. Supposed to be talented. Was just starting. Wow, it was like you felt like you're first.
It's stepping one up and don't stop it. Don't go to the page. Starting that's not push. It's like I said, let's leave for the guns and answer. Also, that's why it's not everyone with the energy. It was an instance, it's like, sorry, also that summer on, I'm second to the longest well, and I must have still in state, so. Start the work to the 119, it's here in the ball. Visit your kid, you starting with your night,
Still on the blue line, a long shot from Jack Crum. Redirect, a quick cover up from Sexton. Dan Welgas for the Spartans. Over center ice, right on the tape. Here's Enzo Syracuse firing one save, and then, a big denial from the Flames. Able to keep it out of the crease. A big heads-up play from the defender, Liam Nevins.
Liam Nevins. Oh, my gosh, Joe. We got to. Okay, let's watch this. Actually, if it goes over the line, North Ken asks for a replay. Everyone in the building is waiting for this replay. They've yet to show it. In fact, because it's so close. Oh, here it is. Sexton makes the initial save, the rebound. It has to go completely over the line. Coach Rosen is going to challenge this. But in my first view, Joe, I do not see the puck completely over the line. Wow, what a pivotal point in the game. We're gonna get I'm gonna kind of sneak over here and take a peek. Here's the other thing, Joe, and we know this from football, okay? The call on the ice has to be overturned. If you cannot 100% say that that is in, then it is not a goal.
Well, let's look. Liam Nevins, his stick, only a sophomore for the Flames, stepping up big after the original shot was redirected off of Sexton.
Again, I'm not a referee. However, as I'm looking at this, I do not see it completely over the line. I mean, it has to be conclusive. And for me, you would have to see some white there. It is incredibly close. North thinks it's a goal. Watching Coach Torillo, he's got his arms folded, which he normally does. Right. This is going to be a tough call. So early in our game, Joe, a pivotal point. I'm going to turn to you, partner. What is your thoughts? Do you think it's a goal? Again, the refs are taking a lot of time with this, which they should.
Well, again, it has to be conclusive. It's a matter of inches. When Nevin's stick doesn't cross over the back red line.
Oh,
no
wow.
goal has been called,
Wow.
so we are scoreless. A heads-up play from Liam Nevins, only a sophomore, to make that heads-up play.
You're completely right, Joe. What a play for Liam Nevins to make that save. The East faithful are going crazy. Let's remember that one.
Blue line, quick pass to Lemke. Lemke steps in. Lemke fires. It hits off the post. Flames will try again. It's another one from Sims. Knocked down in front. The backhand. Oh, going in for the Flames. They go up 1-0. Count it for Brendan Lemke.
Lemke, man. Joe, that's how you score your goals. Again, the low shot. Diodati can't control the rebound. Lemke goes hard to the net. Picks it up. Diodati goes down, and he beats him off a deke. But, of course, I love the nice low shot from the point. That's what happens. And the rebound right to Lemke, who makes a goal scorer's goal, shows some patience and scores on the backhand deke. to give East a 1-0 lead here in the first period.
Pickering now has it. The cross in front. A lot of traffic in front of Sexton. The puck is still loose. Hits it with one shot, and then Sexton with the save. Let's get it right back. Cross-ice pass. Now turning. The pass is blocked down by McDonald. McDonald has the opportunity. Stepping in one-on-one backhand. It goes just wide.
Finally ends. They don't have the regular lines, and 6 jump out instead of 5, and it leads to the penalty.
Hoffman from the blue line. Count it. Noah Hoffman, the senior captain, and the Flames go up by 2. He collides into the boards. Aiden Gracer is shaken up. Here's Patiri, long shot and a goal for Williamsville North, Ryan Patiri, and the Spartans are down by 1. Side of the cross won't go. Sims will redirect, big save, Diodati, through the Trevor McDonald, fires it, it's a goal. Brody McDonald alone on an island, and the Flames go up 3-1 to the Spartans. It's Okulwitz. Skating over center ice. Okulwitz still with the puck on his stick. He dumps it off. A long shot to redirect right to Okulwitz, trying to get the wraparound on the side. It was bowling with the big collision. North has emptied their net. McDonald with the backhanded shot and in. Our condolences to the Pullen family as Williamsville East wins the championship for the first time in 10 years.
Yeah, the thoughts. Right away, Jeff.
All right, guys, you won the Section 6 Division 2 championship, the first program in 10 years. You guys are veterans. You've been this experience before, but to have the title in your possession, what does it mean for you guys?
I mean, it feels amazing. It's the best feeling. It's the best feeling I've had ever, I think. I mean, such a big game like that against a rivalry team, such a big stage. Can't get it. That's huge for us, all playing together since we were little. It's a big moment. We've all been dreaming of it. We all wanted it, and it's a big year for us.
All the hockey games growing up with these boys, played them like my whole life, all lead up to this game against a huge rival. They came through and won.
Appreciate you guys. What did you guys have to do on the ice to beat a team like North Point this start?
Coming into it, we were thinking keep things simple sometimes. In games like this against a team where it should be a rivalry game, sometimes we overthink things a little bit. Keeping it simple was important for us today. Just get pucks deep, stick to the flat. So that's... Yeah, just like Hoffman said, play our game, play a simple way, get pucks out when you have to. Don't allow anything good opportunities, get 2 goals and get to win.
Everyone did their job, and we came through with a dub. That's what matters.
Shaking that. Actually, that's good about the baptism swing of the first period and the disallowed goal and it didn't that 2-0 lead. So it's something yours.
Yeah, I mean, first save was on the breakaway, and then second one, 9-11, just kind of trickled through, but Samuel Mark, the big player right there, it's a huge momentum swing. We go up 1-0 instead of you going down a little. Seriously, such a
See about things.
Any more questions?
We're good. Now we got to think about advancing in the state playoffs and what you got to do to keep this run going.
I mean, I think we got a bunch of work left to do. We're not done yet. I think we can go all the way with this team. Yeah, everyone does their job. We play hockey. I think it'd be any team on the ice. We just have to do our job. Play simple. We'll get it done.
It is.
Guys, talk about this community in your locker room. You guys have had ups and downs over the last few weeks here. Come together as a team and supported one another. What does this win mean for you and the boys in that locker room? I mean, it's just an unreal feeling. I mean, it almost feels like it's like 100% is supposed to happen this way. Like, feels like once it came down, it's like, it's just done. It's amazing. We knew we had to go out there for our team, and it did help us. Yeah, definitely nice win for our good friend Jake. Bob Labby, it was that big win for us. We did that for him. We did the first dad, we did the first family, we did for our friends. And
yeah, everyone came together. We got the job done. We're our boy.
Well, did you guys ever mark this week 5 service? We beat that your sophomore year.
No, I'm getting way good since 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Started to yeah. What do you guys think just about the atmosphere overall, being a rivalry game, all the connections to the crowd of playing on this ice and this arena?
I think that's the biggest section we've ever had. Is being out there like football games ever. I was favorite. That's how this show on our connect. Yeah, it's definitely nice having there supporting us. It really makes a big difference when you have them behind your back and cheering you guys on. It's a big deal.
They just give up the white belt sometimes, and when you did it for down the second pile up, it'll get us fired up.
Is there a game earlier in the year that got you ready for this one?
I think Skinny Alice is definitely
Let's say time out, like play the best teams in the state down there. We come up with lots of confidence down there. We play best teams in the state. Good games. They drove it tonight. That when you play over the at our state.
In previous interviews, you guys have talked about like Coach Chirillo hockey, and that's the way you guys compete, play all year long. What is that exactly mean, Coach Chirillo hockey, and what did your head coach mean to this team?
Basically, you get pucks to that from anywhere on the ice, and you find gritty C-downs and score. You also get the puck down low. Two guys low, work hard. One guy always hide in the ice sock for a back check or a rebound. Get ready to old school hockey, guys.
How much do you guys know about Tyler Edholm? He's one of your assistant coaches.
Eddie?
Won a state title at Sweet Home.
I played for Sweet Home and North for Sweet Home.
And you Golford, yes. And you Golford.
He's a good addition to the team this year. First year is going to get good dive when lights that happen.
Great coach. Great coach. Two soons.
And
it's a good year now.
That's right.
Good.
Great stuff, guys.
Congrats. Good part.
Thoughts about the win?
Oh, it's well done. Doesn't get any better than that. I really just love the defensive effort the kids put in today. It goes through goalie out. Jake made, some big saves when we needed it. And, we talked about, our 5-6 senior defensemen. And, the forwards played smart hockey today. I didn't give up a whole lot of chances, and that's the way we want to play games. And, the goals are great, but, you got one little motto that we use. If they don't score, we can't. We've seen this. If we keep teams on the one, I like our chances. I think every coach does. I think we such a tough sport and humble swallow. There's some always tough questions. Sorry, I the first round. I have such a bad number that. No, I think this is our 8th or 9th trip. So we had a run where we were. I think you're in like 8 or 9. Like I said, don't quote me. I'm bad with numbers. You're gonna ask me who scored tonight. I probably don't know that. I don't. I really, that's the way I look at the game, and and I preach that to the kids that I'm encouraging sports. Is how you win the game. It's what's important. That's the way you play. And
what was going through your mind when you saw Bobby challenge that goal?
At the beginning, you thought why wouldn't it? We chose an offsides. We got the opportunity. I saw the play at the beginning. I knew it was close, and then they ended up scoring. So we went with it, and I wouldn't chance. It was
yes,
smart move.
Like, talk about that play, though. I mean, really, we talked on the broadcast. It was such a pivotal time in the game. If North goes up 1-0, it changes the complexity of the game.
Yeah,
the effort by Sammy Moore there. Talk a little bit about that.
Sammy's going to want to, if Sammy's the one that kind of got caught, and kind of turned the wrong way there. That's the way these kids play. They don't give up. You make a mistake. We tell our kids all the time, if you're going to make a mistake, make an aggressive mistake. And, how do you question the hustle, come back and making up for a mistake and make, it's just a great effort. We get that through our whole team. There's not many kids that don't give us 110%. I'm there. That's all through all 3 lines. So, again, 5-6 defensemen never had a thought much.
You recognized early in the season this was, kind of the championship caliber for you.
Yeah, 11 seniors. We're a tight-knit group. They're best friends. They're always together. In and out of school, everything they do. I knew we had a lot of experience coming back, not only in the offensive zone, but defensive zone. And the most inexperienced guy was Jacob, because he played behind 2 good senior goalies last year. And he knew it. He played last year on half the teams in the league. He might be the starter. I think he played 3 or 4 games, and this year he knew it was his year, and I give him a credit.
What do you think about the significance of this being the rivalry game and the atmosphere with all the students?
Did you see the crowd?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, I'm telling you right now, that's the biggest crowd I've ever seen it from Razor East in a long time. And I teach at a school. The energy in the school today was awesome. The kids were so excited, and I can't believe the crowd against there. What better do than that for a rivalry game and a championship game?
Do you think they'll show up next Saturday, Harbor Center?
I hope so. I think they had fun. It's not like
So I'll be a little louder there.
Yeah. I would be a little closer to the rink. We're ready to hopefully continue the success. I mean, just keep playing Razor East hockey. We preach it every period. We preach and play 1 period at a time. And, today we won all 3 periods. I like our chance, so we'll do that. And that's something we talked about.
Players were calling it Mike Shirley hockey. How would you kind of describe that?
That's having a little fun with me. I thought winners lose hockey. We're a team, and we've had to really push and talk about things you want to do, and they find they're starting to really buy into it. If you look at our goals, we get a lot of shots on goal. Are they all quality? No, they're at the net though. When it comes to the net, we get good chances. We're buying into it. Watch Sabres last night. They scored. The other night they scored 2 goals from the goal range. That's kind of what we're pressing the kids. There's no, as Wayne Gretzky said, there's no shots. The only bad shot's the one you don't take, right? And that's our motto. So,
Mike, this is already a tight-knit group, as you said, with the 11 seniors. This tight group in the last couple weeks been emotional with the passing of Jake's father, but the pep talk from Lindy Ruff before the semifinal boosting the guys. Already a tight group, but how has this group got even tighter as the postseason has progressed?
Anytime you go through something like that, it's devastating. And so then Jake, Jake is one of the most popular kids on the team in the school. Everybody's going to rally behind him and could do the support, things like that. And, he got an opportunity to play today because one of our guys actually tore an ACL last game. So he got a regular shot today, and he went out and did his thing. And, happy for him, just like the rest of the guys. And does it band us together? Yeah. We had to go to Coastal University. It was a tough week for everybody, especially Jake. And doing the best he can with it. Got great friends, great friend. In school too, not just on our team.
Like, what do you know about, the opponent next week? And we want you to enjoy this one, but we also got to ask you any thoughts on the regional next week.
I know that for Rochester, so 2 teams. I think we'll take a ride down Tuesday. I watch it play. We played Notre Dame Batavia last year. We haven't played Victor. I'm sure. Hopefully, we'll see that play in this little insight. We will talk to us. One of the things about Rich, is that the tight knit group of coaches in this federation is unbelievable. I mean, not only as coaches, but most of us all play together against each other. As everybody's happy for. Let's deal. It's a great deal. Okay.
So you played for Bobby Rosen. You've been coaching against him since the Fed started. What was that handshake like at the end of the game today? What did he tell you?
He's got the better of me. We won a couple with them, and Bobby and I are very different. We talked a lot. I respect Bob. He did a lot for me in college. There's still quotes that I remember that he gave me that he was. I give him credit for Bob. He's the winningest coach in New York State. I don't think I'll make it around long enough to get close to his record, but he's a great coach. He does a great job with his program. Assistant coaches are great. And I'd be remiss today if, you're talking to me, I'd like to pull a few of those guys over here. So my assistant coaches work harder than anybody in Washington, New York. And, I've given up a lot of, the offense changing lines and changing defense and the goalie stuff they make those moves. And we talk about it. And, it's a team effort all the way through the ranks.
What are your thoughts on 25 years of this blend, kind of what it means to participate in team, the coaches, everybody in that sport right now?
So, do you hear those guys come off the ice? I know, I'm just playing here as I'll stay. This is the Sabres giving these kids an opportunity to do this or something, they're never going to forget. And, the media day, when Pat Claus said it, we seize the moment. There's a chance that, and I said to the kids before, I said, there's, there one or 2 teams here. Out of area, would love to get the soccer chair. I was saying, have fun. And, the ending moments, have fun tonight. That's good. And I said, I did put in there the only way to have fun is to win. About it. And they changed through it.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Wednesday we had here at the KeyBank Center for the Championship Friday in Western New York High School hockey. This is our wrap-up show. I'm Joe Kraus with the coach, Rich Crozier. And what a big day we had. Williamsville East in Division 2, Orchard Park in Division 1, and St. Joe's taking the Niagara Cup in a big fashion. And Rich, before we get into the games overall, what a great atmosphere on hand in this one here at the home of the Buffalo Sabres.
Oh, it's awesome. We just heard from Coach Torillo. Biggest crowd he's ever seen
I believe he said at an East event, 100% at a hockey game. That last game lived up to the hype, and this building was rocking and rolling all day. Hats off to the Sabres. No other team in the state gets this opportunity to play where the pros play, and was it ever special for the athletes who got to compete.
White Phillies started the big contest with a 4-2 victory over rival Williamsville North. In this one, there was a big goal for Williamsville North, but it was denied. A heads-up play from senior defender Sam Moore for the Flames. The Flames respond back with a big goal from Brandon Lefke. Owen Slater at the 8:04 mark, 1-0 at the first period. Score that escalated the second period. The Flames got 2 more, but again, the big 4-1 victory in this one. The Flames, it's their 8th sectional title under head coach Mike Trillo in the last 2 decades with the program. But let's start with that play. Sam Moore heads up into the blue zone.
Yeah, definitely, Joe. That's the play of the game. Coach Torillo said that he got beat on it. I don't recall that, but he had so extra motivation to get back hard. He dives. His body's actually, if you look at the play, Joe, it's like carrying this momentum is actually carrying it past the net. But he is smart enough to stick his stick out right along the goal line. It did get challenged by Coach Rosen, but the call on the ice stand, no goal. And then, as you mentioned, Lemke comes back, picks up a rebound off a great shot by the defenseman Lowe, makes a beautiful deke on Diodati to get East rocking and rolling, and on their way to a section championship.
I'll wait to find out the winner by their victor over Batavia Notre Dame in Section 5. We'll have up for the Division II state quarterfinal. Will be next Saturday, March 8th at 3 p.m. across the street at Harvard Center. So Wesley's with the big win against the rival. It's going to be the last game of guys like Campbell Kulowitz and Max Thompson and Ben Hance that we've seen. What a great core for the Spartans this season with Bob Roden.
Yeah, tough way to end. I know they're disappointed, but they shouldn't hang their heads. They've had great careers here at North. And, Coach Rosen coming into the season really wasn't sure what he had, and his senior leadership really stepped up. They were entertaining to watch, put in a solid effort each and every night. And again, I've been there. I know their disappointment, but lots to be proud of if you're a North Spartan tonight, even though you didn't get the game, or you didn't win the game tonight.
The Whites Lace with 11 seniors on the scene, but very emotional past couple weeks here with the Flames. Able to punch their ticket next weekend. A lot of players that stepped up too. Noah Hoffman with a big goal. We mentioned about Lemke. Just overall, the performers that needed to step up, they did. The stars really shined for the Flames.
Yeah, well, first of all, it starts with their leadership, right? Hoffman, Stanfield, Jacob Sexton, their senior leadership has been solid all year long. And then Coach did talk about it. The team has come together, and they're even tighter. He says not only are they best friends on the ice and in the locker room, they're best friends in school. And it's just been a great group for him to coach. And, yep, they dealt with a challenge. And how great is it for them to overcome that adversity and show resiliency? And as they shared, win a championship for a teammate.
So that was Division 1. Then earlier in the day, Division 2, now Division 1, Orchard Park, defending their sectional crown for a 4th straight year. Unheard of. The dynasty, we could say, with Josh Daniker continues an 8-3 win over Lancaster. The scoring right from the bat. Lancaster had the early 1-0 start, but Rich, we have seen Orchard Park from time to time with a slew of scores. They did it again here in this one. They'll now move on to the regional round.
Yeah, the depth of OP is just was too much for Lancaster. Credit them for getting the first goal of the game early on. I'm sure it sent a few shockwaves through the OP bench, but the better team, the favorite, prevailed. And, when you think about an Orchard Park, Joe, you're thinking about the depth that they have. They have 3 solid lines that can go every night. Really, their transition game is incredible. They move the puck out of their zone so quickly, and then their team speed. You and I have seen them several times throughout the regular season, now into the playoffs. They are the fastest team in the Fed, and they proved that tonight.
Orchard Park getting contributions from many lines. A big game from Cameron McCarthy as well. And, of course, the freshman in net, Matthew Swarzon. Another big performance in this grand stage. We talked about that the other day. How will he do? And he seemed as cool to come a cucumber back in net.
Yeah, he was great. I mean, a 14-year-old that's playing in net. mature beyond his age. Orchard Park's relied on him all year, and he ends up winning the Miggy Award, named after the late Buffalo News reporter who covered high school, Miguel Rodriguez. And, I'm sure Miggy was smiling that a 14-year-old freshman leads his team to a section championship. Congratulations, Matthew. Well deserved. And Orchard Park punching their ticket to a regional final.
Again, the Quakers looking to get back to the state championship. They were the runners-up last year in Division One, but again, a fourth straight sectional crowd here, getting it done tonight at Keebank Center. And last but not least, it was the one that started off here today, the Niagara Cup. St. Joe's with a comeback victory against St. Francis, the 3 seed, against the 4 seed in this bracket. Marauders 3-2 final. They were down 2-0 at one point. A big goal from William Fatty for the Red Raiders to expand their lead up to 2-0. But it was big plays from Nico Makovic with the first goal, and the third goal, Charlie Mishka, to tie it up at 2. Nico's second goal was really spectacular as he deflected a shot from Zach Sullivan just behind us here on the blue line. But Nico getting it done, and it's a championship for first-year head coach John Cristiano and company.
Yeah, just a great win for St. Joe's. Getting down 2-0 in the third period. They don't hit the panic button. This is a team that's dealt with all sorts of adversity, big injuries, but the next guy up mentality for Coach Cristiano is exactly what St. Joe's is about. Jackson Deacon going down, Quinn McKendry, now Ronnie Pilot's dealing with an injury, but this team just continues to show resiliency. So being down 2-0 to them is no big deal. They've had to deal with a lot worse, and really it's the power play goal. Nico's first goal, he comes off the goal line there and buries it, and all the momentum then shifts. A little bit undisciplined, to be honest, for St. Francis with the 2-0 lead. That was their 4th penalty. It was an elbow on Max Gilbert, and really the momentum shifted, and once St. Joe's was able to grab it, Joe, they didn't let go. And the third goal, you are right. What a talented. I originally thought it went off of his shirt. He actually tipped it, was not a high stick. Very, very athletic play. And Waterman had no chance. And sure enough, St. Joe's 3 unanswered goals in the third. Back-to-back Niagara Cup champions. Hats off to Coach Cristiano and his staff. They've done a wonderful job with that team this year.
And the 9th in the last 16 years as well for St. Joe's. Matteo Mancini, another big performance, stopping 20 shots from St. Francis. St. Francis, the number 4 seed, coming in with Ryan Werner and Liam Fatty, Logan Aiello too, and Waterman again, Gabe Waterman in net. There's a bright future for St. Francis as well, only in their first year with head coach Nick Fatty.
Yeah, and there's a number of sophomores on that team, as you and I have talked about, Joe. They also have their prep team, so they knock off the number 1 seed, Canisius, who you and I have seen a couple times. What a great win for them in overtime just to get here today to the KeyBank Center. They've got nothing, but they should have pride in their effort. Kind of an up-and-down season for them. They finished strong, but again, St. Joe's in the third period. Very impressive. Heading to New York City next Saturday, playing in Coney Island for the private school state championship. Looking to go back-to-back with that as well. Quite the day of hockey for everyone, and congratulations to Marauders Nation.
So St. Joe's, Orchard Park, Weasel East advancing on to next week. We mentioned a lot of names, Rich, but if you had to give maybe a Coach Crow player of the game or anyone that stood out to you, are there any individuals that stand out?
Well, I would say that it definitely starts with the comeback and Nico Makovic. I mean, what a performance. Not necessarily someone that's been, at the top of their statistical roster all year, but 2 goals, again, from the sophomores. The sophomores on St. Joe's have been so strong, and I would say Nico's performance, just because the game was so close. And then, the play of the night, the play of the day, is the goal, saving goal, that Williamsville North challenged. What a play. It's throwing the stick out, for it not to go in. Just really, really is incredible. Sam Moore, you should feel really proud of yourself. You are one of the reasons that Williams-Elise is a section champion. Love the effort. Love how you got back to save that goal. Again, Joe, you and I both agree. If North scores that goal, the complexity of the game is completely changed. So, Nico, you're our player of the day, and Sam makes the play of the day.
Williams-Elise getting their first Division II crown in 10 years. You have to go back to 2015. They'll now advance to next week, as does Orchard Park, as does St. Joe's. OP Williams-Elise going back across the street to the Harbor Center next Saturday for the regional rounds. Orchard Park take on their winner, yet to be determined at noon. And then for Williams-Elise, will be either Victor or Batavia Notre Dame at 3 p.m. As Rich just said, St. Joe's making the road trip down to New York City next weekend. That'll do it for our post-game show here at Western Oregon Athletics. For Rich Crozier, I'm Joe Kraus. We thank you all for watching from the KeyBank Center.